Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're gonna do something a little bit different than normal. I'm going to have somebody else write a series for us, and it's not who you think. It's really not who you think. In fact, it's not who I thought. No, we're having ChatGPT write us an episode. Well, a series actually, maybe, of for Farming Simulator 22, something we haven't even tried before. You know what? You can call me lazy, you can call me a slacker.
I've never seen you before in my life, but you look to me like a slacker.
That's right, I am a slacker.
I don't care. We're doing something a bit different. I'm going to see how well ChatGPT knows us and see how well of a script they can make for us. In fact, guys, I've already got it printed off. And I'm not sure what to expect yet. This can go in a couple of different ways. We're going to see how well it knows me, like I said. We're also going to see how well now ChatGPT can figure out Farming Simulator and create the kind of content that what we're trying to create here. In fact, this little portion right here technically is part of the script, in a way. I mean, it's not exactly the script, so you'll know in the video once we get in. I've got a bit of a plan on how to address what we're talking about in script when we're not, because I read through a little bit of this already, and it's not going to be extremely easy. But that being all said, camera fades in to reveal Klutch Simulations, a farming enthusiast sitting in front of his computer, excited to start his Farming Simulator 22 journey. Can't believe we're doing this. Hey there, farming fans! It's Klutch Simulations.
I'm the Holiday Armadillo!
And I'm here to kick off our epic journey in Farming Simulator 22.
Where's everybody going? The symphony has just started.
So, we already heard the dum-dum-dum-dum. The rest is just filler.
We're starting from scratch and aiming for that 10 million mark. But first, we need a piece of land. All right, folks, let's choose a suitable location for our farm. I'm thinking a nice piece of land with room to expand. After some research, I've decided on Oakwood Farms. It's got good potential. Well, I guess that will do right there. There it is, our new farm. Time to get down to business. Now, I did specify that we were going to start from scratch. However, as per the script, we've already bought land, and it has me now going in to work that land. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. I guess I'm going to be taking out a loan. You know what? We have to make our own little creative decisions here at times, I suppose. One thing I can do is, well, leave our equipment in the chances of our AI compatriots here. I will just buy equipment from the used vehicle market that's been somewhat expanded, mind you, just to make sure we have enough selection. So since it didn't specify which equipment we should buy, oh, hey, puppers. We bought a few things. We've got an old case. We've got the International. Of course, we got this is the best planter I could get off the used market. We do have a J&M grain cart at least. The Bednar plow, of course, and then we got a little fertilizer lime spreader as well. And of course, the Claus harvester with a honeybee header was on the used market, so that was probably the biggest purchase by far. We're $500,000 in debt now, though. I don't know how we're starting from scratch with $500,000 in debt, but that's what we've done now, guys. All right, so now let's just get in there. Let's clean up the couple fields that we've purchased. And we'll see if we can get some wheat planted. I think we got wheat to be planted. Let's go. So for those who are not aware of what ChatGPT is, it is an AI program that has been making waves over the last few months because it's potentially for putting people out of work. I wanted to see exactly what its creative abilities were. So I plugged in a concept, of course, that we normally would have in Farming Simulator, and I wanted to see what kind of a script it would make for us based on that, giving it all the creative controls, and I will just come in afterwards and try to do my best to recreate what it had envisioned. Well, as you can see, there's some things it's not so good at, I have to admit. So we do have to take a little bit of creative control, and we'll figure out how we're going to make this farm actually run. Now, I have not looked ahead at anything else. We'll be doing a couple episodes of this, and we'll see how far we can get in. I have no idea if it's going to be able to recognize exactly how a farm should build and grow and operate over a long period of time. But from here, we'll just keep on building it and seeing what happens, guys. So we got our international, we got our case, we've got some equipment now that's going to work on this farm. We'll see where we go from here. Well, we've planted our first crop, a nice field of wheat. It's time to nature it, water it, and watch it grow.
What?
Stay tuned for episode 2 as we expand our operation and venture into livestock. Thanks for joining me today on this journey, folks. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe for more Farming Simulator 22 adventures. We'll see you in the next episode. Get on into it, right? I've got money to spend. So howdy, farmers. Welcome back into our quest for 10 million in Farming Simulator 22. Our wheat field is looking fantastic, and it's time to, well, expand the farm. So in today's episode, we're going to start diversifying with, well, some things like animal husbandry. We've got some room for chickens now. We'll have to add some pigs in the pigsty. And of course, we'll be getting cattle for our cattle pens as well. So guys, we're going to get all our animals situated, see if we can get all our animals brought in, and we'll see if we can get that set up before we move on from, well, the month of March. We're going into April, but this is still the month of March. So let me go get the animals brought in, and we'll go from there. So we've built our barn to house our livestock and our animals. I've invested in some cows, and we're ready to start milking in the profits. Ugh.
What is wrong with you? Why did you have to phrase it like that?
Of course, not just yet. Yeah, we can't get milk yet. It obviously doesn't know that, but we can't get milk quite yet. But soon enough. I mean, let's be honest. Milking cattle is a great way to make some money. Just not quite yet. So what's next?
We don't have a cow. We have a bull.
Well, since we can't milk our cattle yet, now is a great time to diversify our crops. Let's plant some soybeans and sunflowers for a change. All right, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. Still aren't making any money yet. We need to buy a couple more fields, and I need a planter now for all the sunflowers, guys. I guess we're going to borrow some more money. I guess we're going to be around 600,000. I'll see what kind of planter I can find. I'll see you guys over in the field in a second. All right, so we picked up some new farmlands to go take care of. Haven't found a planter as of yet, so we'll take care of, you know what, we can take care of the beans first. We can always take care of our beans first, of course, since we do have the seeder that will plant beans. Dog, you're in the road. Thanks, bro. Out of the way, bud. We'll take care of the beans first. I got our 2 new farmlands to plant our new crops. You know, it's kind of interesting how this is going to work out, I think. And it's not unlike anything we've done in the past. In a way, we're just taking on a lot of debt to begin with. And I think we're not really expecting to take on that much debt, but we have to in order to, well, accomplish the goals that are set out in front of us, if you guys know what I mean. So this is one of our fields actually right here that's limed, which is kind of nice. This is going to be our bean field, I think. Yeah, we'll make this our bean field, and then right next door is going to be our corn field. Or, yeah, corn. Sunflower corn? I can't remember what it said. Anyways, we've got to figure this out. I got to till this up first, and then we'll go from there. Let's drop into this. Usually helps if I have the hydraulics connected, I suppose. I mean, if you really want to take it to the right level of realism, I guess hydraulics connection is probably beneficial. All right, let's go. Let's get this cleaned up and get into these fields, because, yeah, we got some money to try and make at some point here, and if I don't get this field done, I'm not making any cash anytime soon. So from what we've seen so far, AI seems to have an idea of what farming simulator it is. At least it gives a little bit of an idea of what we can do. It doesn't seem to quite understand some of the limitations and some of the general strategies. I guess, I don't know, maybe the general strategies, maybe it does understand that. It doesn't really care about the financial side of it, that's for sure. Or maybe it's looking at what I've done in the past. I mean, I've never ever cheated any money in before, right?
Something's not right here. You were just making it look like you were playing. You're a phony. Hey, this guy's a great big phony.
Never ever. Anyways, like I said, it's it seems to understand the general idea behind it, but some of the time frames seem a little quick so far. All right, last pass. Look at that. All right, we'll get this over and we'll go pick up our seeder and put some beans in the ground. And then we'll see if we can get our sunflowers over there in a second. I gotta buy some more stuff as always. Let me finish this up. I'll catch up with you at the farm. We'll just leave this right in here. And this guy comes with us back out into the field. Let's go plant some beans. All right, let's cut into this field. We'll make a little bit of a dent on each side here. And then from there, we should be able to just kind of go through it again. Get going. Come on. Dig in. There they go. Gotta get the right gear I find with this old International. I do get some wheel spin. You guys can see that back tire spinning. It doesn't have enough weight, I find, for this seating unit. You know what? I'm tempted to get some duals for it, to be honest with you. That might be an option. Get some duals for this thing. That might fix it. I'm really kind of interested to see which planter we end up having to go with. The planters typically, there's not a lot going to be in the used market. I'm going to have to wait and see what we can find. So we're trying to find a way to do this somewhat on the cheap, and as well as having, well, AI design everything for us, of course. We'll see what we can do. Man, I'm having a struggle right here all of a sudden. I managed to get all that wheat planted earlier, though. Last pass, and it's going to be time for us to go spend some money. No, not too bad. The case did not too bad on this. I was just a little concerned because this is a little bit hillier in the fields we've done previously. But you can see our farm over on the horizon there. We're going to head back over to the farm. I've got some buying to do, guys. We got to buy that planter. Let's see if we can find something reasonable. I really hope we can find a planter that's somewhat reasonable. Meet you guys back at the farm. All right, I think we're ready to get into, well, plant some sunflowers, guys. We've brought our seeder back. You can see over there. I've got the case hooked up to our brand new case Cyclone. You know, it was actually relatively cheap. It's only like 40 grand for this planting unit, which is kind of nice. It's going to save us a little bit, hopefully, going forward. And at least our equipment can pull it as well, which is obviously kind of beneficial. All right, so we're gonna head over there. I've already put seed fertilizer in this thing as well. We've got it stocked up at least there, so that was no extra cost at least. But yeah, let's get this field done and get it planted so we can move along from that. You know what? Like I said, we've spent a lot of money up front, I find, on this particular farm at least. And you know what? It's one way to keep things rolling, I suppose. But I don't know. We've got a lot of equipment that's fairly big right off the bat. And on the bright side, we didn't even need to plop this field, of course. It was ready to rock and roll, so we can just dive right on in. We'll make it our way into this field off the edges again and just get her done. Now, hopefully, traction's not an issue with this old case. Like I said, I would love to have duals on this thing as well, to be honest with you guys. Might be something we might have to invest in. I notice I'm having a little bit of a traction issue here and there. At least one of them I'd like to get some duals on, but both tractors are pretty close as far as horsepower goes, right? Like this case, I believe they're on 210 horsepower, where the other International is holding strong at about 175. So yeah, they're pretty close to the same thing. All right, so far so good. Actually, you know what? Traction has not been a problem. Not as much of a problem that we had with the International, guys. I'm kind of surprised right now that this is working as well as it is. I was expecting to have a bit more grief climbing the hill here, with this old tractor and this planting unit. But yeah, we're good. With my seeds in the ground, I'm a happy camper. I mean, look at this. This is a great planter, by the way. Thing is working out pretty well for us. You know what? Everything's coming up clutch. All right. Fields planted. Both those fields are planted. We got cattle now. Everything I think is planted that we're going to need that I could possibly think of for the time being, at least. We've got 4 fields. Yeah, guys, things are looking pretty good right now. I'm actually kind of surprised that we're set up for harvest now. I mean, really, time will tell what else it's got on the docket for us, but things are looking pretty darn good right now. Let's head back over to the farm. So we are currently in debt about $600,000. I have faith that ChatGPT will figure out how to get us some money soon. You know what? I'm not going to hold my breath, but we're set up. I mean, we got enough stuff to get going, right? So guys, with that being said, ooh, look at that nice jump. Thanks for tuning in today, folks. In the next episode, we'll explore new equipment and strategies to boost our income. Stay subscribed for more farming fun. I'm reading a script. What can I say? Hey, farmers. Welcome back to our Farming Simulator 22 playthrough. Today, it's all about investing in technology and upgrading our equipment. So if you guys have been paying attention and watching the previous videos, we picked up the Klutch 730 here. Alexian 730 off the used market. AI kind of directed us that way. Up front, we got a honeybee header, of course, as well, that came along with that bad boy. Now, there's something new we picked up. We got a brand new Fendt Feathery 730, I believe, and that was off the used market as well. But this was a great purchase. We're going to talk more about this tractor. We needed something a little bit higher horsepower than the Kaizen International we were running before. Now, unfortunately, before we even get into harvesting, we need to upgrade things. So it's kind of a catch-22. It's kind of a catch-22, so we need to upgrade things because we're investing in technology today, apparently.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, buddy.
Now, I know this isn't a brand new Klutch, of course. This is probably like a 2013, 2012 model, something around those lines. But I mean, we haven't even used it for one harvest yet, and here we are. We've already got to make it a little bit better. I'm going to go take this over to the shop. I'm going to put an upgrade onto this that's going to help us get a bit better yield. We're going to be investing in technology, just like the script tells us. All right, we'll just put the header down right about here. And let's see, can I drop that down? There we go. Yeah, perfect. And let's go get our toolkit out of the shot. So there is this door locked? There we go. There is one thing we can do to, well, you know, to make the upgrade in technology, I guess. We could put an air system on this header. And, well, technically it just looks cool. In real life, it would definitely help out our yield. So let's go buy that. That's probably going to cost me about 20 grand for this system, isn't it? Oh, not so bad. Only 16,000 bucks, and yeah, that gives us an air system. I like that. So there we go. That will technically blow all the grain up onto that draper belt and then into the harvester for us. So in real life, that would definitely increase our yield. Unfortunately, in Farm Sim, it doesn't, but I do have a solution where we can kind of mimic it by simply adding the bushel loss measurement system. We'll just strap this guy on, and that will increase our yield. Kinda. Let's just go take our toolbox, put it back on the old shelf in here. Oh, dropped it. There we go. Yeah, just you stay there. All right, let's go take this over to the field. So finally, we're going to get into a harvest where we can actually make some profits. Now, I should mention that our animals, our livestock, have actually, well, they haven't made us money yet, but they're going to be making us money pretty quickly. There's been some happenings there. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I mean, just look over here. Look at all the piglets. Look at all the freaking piglets. Yeah, we got a ton of piglets, you guys. Also, we got some chicks. Look at all the baby chicks here as well. Yeah, we're like well over a couple hundred now. It was super quick. And we're getting eggs too, which is something we could probably sell off, I guess. No calves yet, don't worry. Calves are coming soon. We are getting milk, however, so that's always a good thing to see coming in. But soon enough, we'll be getting more cattle and getting that rocking and rolling. It's just going to take a little bit more time, of course. All right, so harvester is ready to rock. I think we can get in our first field here, guys, and you know what? We need to get this wheat. All right, let's fire everything up. Looks good. All right, and let's go. Let's go. We'll do. Let's see if we can do like a headland off to the right first. You know what? It's not ideal. I think we should be able to get more than enough into the bin here, into the hopper, until we get one round at least. Then we'll spin it around so we're on the proper side. But for now, let's just go up and around this way here. Oh, make sure our straw swath's on, of course. That might be beneficial. There we go. And yeah, we've got some more equipment to buy, of course, because guys, we need to maximize everything we can right now. And that straw, we're gonna need that. Sweet, looks good. All right, so we'll get this all taken care of. Like I said, we've got this fairly new Klutch here, to be honest with you. That's doing us pretty well for a starting combine. This is way bigger than I would normally start our farms with, but this has worked out pretty well. Just we're a little bit in debt, like $750,000 right now. There's still one more thing I'm going to need to buy today, and we'll talk a bit more about that when we get closer to it. But let's just get the harvest going here. We got a bin, we got a gravity wagon, we got that new tractor. Well, new to us at least, and yeah, things are good for now. All right, looks like we're pretty full. I'm gonna go run over and grab the grain cart. Oh, by the way, I said 7:30. I think it's at 9:26. Wasn't even close. I don't know my fence all that well. I have to admit. Get this thing fired up. Let's go. Nice tractor though. It's a little bit more, like rather 75 horsepower over our case, so that's going to help well with a lot of the bigger jobs around here, guys. Good price. I mean, price per horsepower. Definitely a good price. I think we're just over $100,000 used with this bad boy. By comparison to what we're paying for anything else, this is a steal of a deal. Like I said, more horsepower is definitely worthwhile sometimes. Upgrading our equipment is crucial for efficiency. We've invested in a new combine harvester and a powerful tractor to speed up our operations. Well, kinda. Well, you guys saw what we did. You guys get it, right? I think if it's good. Look at the straw we're getting. I'm up to my knees. There we go. First field done. Let's head over the far side of the pond to get the other one done as well. Almost done already. We got to bail this, as you guys know, right? It's such a tight fit going through the farm here with this. Can I make it all the way through? I think we can get through here, right? Just sneak through with the header through the shrubs. What's the dog doing? Oh, you know what? I threw the ball in there earlier. He's trying to get. He's trying to get the ball. Sorry, pups. I'm sorry, buddy. Let me see if I can help him. I can't grab the ball. I'm sorry. Good. He's going for a swim. You know what? He can touch there. It's fine, you guys. It's not animal abuse, I swear. And poor dog. I feel bad. I do. I feel a little bad right now. He'll be fine though. He'll be fine. He's a good swimmer, and he can touch there. He can definitely touch. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Sorry, buddy. Oh, man. First load of grain going into the silo. Perfect. That's decent amount to begin with. I mean, we're not going to get a ton off this. Not huge fields, but still could be worse, right? Not that bad. Oh yeah, making good headway. Well, you know what? We're getting quite a bit of wheat off this, and straw's not too bad either. It's looking pretty good. Look at that yield. We're making good progress towards our goal, but there's still more work to be done. All right, wheat harvest complete. We got about 100,000 farming units out of that bad boy. 100,000 liters off of it, guys. So not bad. Definitely reasonable. Let's just put the header here. Leave that combine inside for now. Not much else we can do. We can't get into other fields yet, so we gotta go bale. Oh, I got something to show you. Of course, we gotta bale that field up as well. I got a Vicon baler off the used market as well. A little under 100,000 bucks, like say 87,000, I believe it was. So yeah, I'm a little more in debt, but you know what? It's a pretty good baler, I have to admit, for what we're getting. Like seriously, this is a pretty good baler. This is way better than I was expecting to get. Yeah, a big square baler instead of having to deal with an old round one. I'll take that. That's fine. I mean, yeah, we went in debt a little bit on it, but you know, it'll eventually pay for itself, right?
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
I don't know if they're going to send me money for this stuff or not, but man, I feel like we're buying a lot of stuff. $800,000 in debt pretty much now. Yeah, good times. Hey, you know what? We've got a lot of wheat, 100,000 liters. That's something. Let's go make some bales out of the straw that we got from it as well, shall we? Hopefully this helps pay for this thing as well. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit. It's gonna take a lot of straw bales. Oh yeah, so much better. You know what? This vent and the Vicon baler, guys, this is a great package considering everything's all used as well. I mean, we paid probably less than 250,000 bucks for this setup. Hey, you know what? That's not bad. Very high-powered tractor for what we paid for it. Really good baler. This is good. I just wish everything else was as profitable and going forward. You know what? Whatever. We're making. You know what? We've made some money now. We're on the mend, I think, right? I hope so. Don't prove me wrong, please. All right, baling is completed. That's going to do it for the harvest for now, at least. I mean, we still have the beans and sunflowers we got to harvest at some point in the very near future, it looks like. But all our baling is done. perfect. Look at that, looks great. Not bad. With these upgrades, we can cover more ground and increase our productivity. Let's use our new equipment to plant and harvest some corn and canola. Huh?
Excuse me? A baking powder?
Well, I can't go and plant corn anytime soon, but canola is going to be time to plant pretty quick, which that is really bizarre. What are the odds of that? Huh. So I guess I've got to figure out how to, or I guess I can use one of these fields to plant some canola in this. The corn, of course, I'll be able to plant till next year. I guess that's one of the liberties we're going to have to take here. It's just not possible. One of the, I'm surprised to get canola in this year, to be perfectly honest. But the growing season for canola is almost a full year, where most of the other crops are only like the 6 months or so. So there is that, I guess. So folks, thanks for joining me today, farming enthusiasts. In the next episode, we'll explore new opportunities, including forestry and animal breeding. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more farming adventures. So there are already some flaws starting to come through now on this script. We'll see where we go, but you know what? We've got piglets now. We've got some baby animals, of course, which is great. We've got some crops off. We're going to at least start making money. I don't know if we'll ever get back that $700,000 and $800,000 we owe, but hey, we're getting there. I officially think we've upgraded all our equipment as far as we need to go for now, so that'll definitely help. Howdy, folks. Today we're diving into a new venture, forestry.
Mark my words. This is a bad idea.
It's time to harness the power of the woods and expand our income streams. So that's right, we've had to spend a bunch more money on our forestry equipment. We've got some land, which we will be using for our forestry streams as well, of course, our forestry income. It's just a lot of money out. In fact, we're over $1 million in debt now. Not that that's a huge surprise. Forestry equipment is pretty expensive, guys. So we've gone ahead and we've started taking care of the old fields that we had to harvest. Of course, we've had to plow everything back up and get everything cleaned up in those fields. A lot of field work had to happen. A lot of farm work had to happen. So we've got those fields cleaned up, and we've also replanted canola in the one field like we were told. Then we went in and took care of, harvested the sunflowers as well as the beans. So we had sunflowers and beans to harvest, which is kind of nice. So we took care of both harvesting that and managed to sell a lot off. Some decent profits to be made. However, not nearly enough to keep on the expanse that we've been doing lately. Man, we've been expanding this farm so quickly. I mean, look at this another plot of land we've got here. Now, all these trees, we can harvest these. It's a little interesting what our plan is going to be on this, and not something I would typically do or recommend for that matter, but this is how we're going to be doing it, guys. So let me show you around. We're pulling in right here. We've got our equipment set up and for the most part ready to go. Now, of course, forestry can be a bit of a different beast. We have a couple different options on how we could attack this field. This is what we've gone with now. We are kind of being pigeonholed into an interesting predicament here on something I normally wouldn't do.
I told you this was a bad idea from the get-go.
True.
We've invested in chainsaws, a wood chipper, a powerful logging tractor, all with our goal to harvest timber and to produce wood chips. That's right, I said wood chips, you guys. Like I said, not something we would typically normally do with a forestry setup, but we're doing that here. So I do have a Komatsu 931. We got the 931 set up here ready to rock. That's going to be our most expensive and main wood harvester, I guess, or tree harvester. We've got an international semi truck, and we can use this again, which is kind of nice. It's funny because we got this for like the cheapest amount, and we're going to probably get the most use out of this. Same with the bed as well, the box there. The open box, I can use that for crops, which I already have, to be honest, to go sell off some of our crops. Behind that, I do have a Raptor 300 just for taking care of stumps. But the big thing with this one, guys, also it's got the winch on the back, so I can pull the logs out of here and then line them up for our wood chipper. Our wood chipper to chip those logs into chips instead of just selling them as logs, because it's like right there is the sawmill. Don't ask. We're making wood chips. All right. Well, let's get this fired up. Let's knock some of these trees down, see if we can make some money with some logging. It's been a bit. Cap and tilt has to be activated, really? I didn't know that. Oh, okay. See, you learn something new every day. So we'll knock down a few of these now that I figured that all out. And we'll see if we can keep the trees kind of close here for now and go from there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how close we got. Like I said, we bought that Raptor with that main intention of being able to, of course, keep the logs close to this wood chipper. There's a couple of ways we could have gone with that, of course. All right, so I set everything to 10 meter lengths. That's a little long, but we'll knock a few of these down and see how she looks. I want to get rid of these scrub trees especially. These are really not great spots. I just want to make some space in here so we can move our equipment around as well. No. Oh yeah, we're rusty. It's been a while. It's been a little while. It's been a long while. All right, there you go. Knock that down. Lift you up. Just drag you right over here for now. And away we go. Perfect. See, yeah, that's fine. We can actually probably grab those right from there. Yeah, it's easy trees. These are small scrub trees. These will take no time at all to chip up, I think. Right? You know what? I wouldn't chip these either. So I don't know. Maybe this is beneficial in a sense. We'll see how we make do. But usually, I mean, we've always just taken the big logs straight in and gone that way, which has always been, I wouldn't say the easiest way of doing things, but at the same time, boom. This is one more step we got to do in the field rather than just load it up. Now, loading logs is definitely, that's a bit closer than I wanted to be, is always a bit of a struggle as is. So maybe this will be a little bit easier in that sense because we don't need to load them up. We're just kind of throwing them in that wood chipper, right? All right, so we got about a dozen trees knocked down right there. Let's fire up the wood chipper and see if we can start throwing them in. And once we get stuff kind of done, we'll grab the Raptor and go from there. We'll need to move that in a second as well, I guess. We can get quite a few of these logs, I think, right off the bat here. All right, wood chipper's fired up. Let's spin this thing around. Oh man, this is where my struggles just get started. Let's see if we can grab one little log here off the bat. Now you gotta try and get the weight balanced on these as best you can, obviously. And you're talking to the wrong guy about this. You're talking to the wrong guy about trying to get the weight balanced on these things. Come on. All right, grab that. Just one. Just try. Just, you know what? Just take one. We don't want to grab two at a time yet. Let's, start off with just one. No. Grab that. There you go. There. Yeah. Like that. Nice and easy. Lift it on up and twist it over. I don't want to take everything with me though. You know what? That's okay. We're good. And then just kind of bring it in. Right? See? Yeah. See, we're good. And then, is it going to drop right there? Can I drop it? No. It's got to be in. See, you got to get that weight just right. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to get it on that conveyor. The conveyor could be like a little longer, I think. Just saying, the conveyor could be like twice the length. There we go. Oh yeah. See, okay, good. And we've got digital display. We can see how much we've made so far. Guys, that's cool. Perfect. All right, let's grab a couple more of these things without damaging things too badly. I'm sure it'll be fine. All right, run into a bit of a problem. It's got like a safety where it won't let me go down any further than this on the back side here. I've got to pretty much load on the side. I didn't know that. So, like, I might be able to, can I grab this one? Well, no, it's not going to let me drop it any further than that. See, if I want to drop it down, I need to, maybe I can grab it. I can just kind of grab it just like with my little pincers there. Just kind of go like, can I get it? Can I get it? Go right there. Yeah. See can I just kind of swing it? And then grab that. Oh, there we go. No, I didn't grab it with the pinchers. No! It's too far away now, isn't it? Oh, definitely too far away now. Darn. Okay, well, let's try and see if we can use the Raptor to kind of drag these into a spot where it's a little bit more manageable. So an easy way to do this is just pushing it, to be perfectly honest to you guys. Lower down the mulcher. Don't turn it on, of course. And then simply push the trees into the angle we kind of want them in. Now, that should be a little bit closer. We'll see if we can kind of push them down from the backside here and just kind of push them straight ahead. There we go. See? Just like this. This is what I want to do the whole time. Oh, that's going to be fun to get out of there, isn't it? All right. Well, this one should be easy. We can just kind of grab the winch and attach it to sure, like this one here. And then just drag these logs over closer to where we want them. Just like this. We can grab a couple at a time, maybe, right? Oh, there we go. See, I even grabbed the one below, above it. It's coming with it. There we go. Perfect. And yeah. See? Oh, let's see. Can I grab a couple? Can I grab more than one? I don't know if I can. Oh, see? You know what? Yeah, we're okay. See, we're not always the worst. I mean, we're always the best. What am I talking about? Let's be honest here. All right, nice and easy. Just Stick them in here. Don't drop yet. Need to find the right spot. I think I'm in. Is it? See? Yeah, there we go. Like perfectly, like a glove. So going with smaller logs might have been a better option, I have to admit. But listen, it's like carrying the laundry bags, the grocery bags into the house. You take them all. You don't just take one or two. You do it all at once, and that's what we do here. That's what we do with laundry bags. That's what we do with grocery bags. That's what we do. Whatever. We're doing it all at once, and it's going to work out. We're going to force it to work. Oh no! There we go. Just jam that in. Yeah. See? Like I said, I got a plan, you guys. It's all kind of coming together. I guess we're full. Let's we're gonna extend the auger and let's go grab the truck. All right, so we still have, look at all the trees we have there. We've made a little bit of a dent in this, but I've got a lot more to go stick in this thing, guys. Let's load that up. Nice and easy. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's go fire this thing back up again. All right, so we're almost full in the truck, to be honest, with all the extra trees we had there. But we'll get another couple more trees. But before I do that, I want to clean this up and knock down some of these stumps just to make my life a little bit easier for getting around. I've been struggling a little bit here and there. So let's just, we'll just knock a couple of these down. Come on, just grab you. There we go. Let's see if we can find a couple more of these just so we're not running into them constantly. Because that there is just frustrating when you have the logs up here and all of a sudden you run right into a log and then it gets stuck on it. Yeah. So there we go. Grab a couple of these. Do a bunch more of these. We'll get it. There's like probably 20 I've got to grab here. You know what? We'll grab the bushes as well. Should be able to get rid of those. Yes, thank you. So I can actually see what I'm doing. Even better. You know what? I may be blind, but at least now I don't have an excuse. All right, so we've got both the wood chipper and the trailer filled up. Let's head over and sell this off, guys. You know what? This is a decent way to make us some extra cash for sure. Now, my plan is... Oh, hey, brother. How you doing? Just coming in for a drive, are you? Shouldn't you be on the wood chipper? Anyways, the plan is that I'll make enough money off the wood chips here over the next little bit. I'll knock a bunch of these trees down to pay for all the equipment plus the land. So, like I said, we're about the 1.5 million in debt, I believe it is. By the time we get this all sold off, I want to be well under, like maybe down to 750,000 again, get this all paid off, and yeah, get back to normal. Get back to normal, please. You know what? Actually, with a couple of these sales, I just doing the math in my head, I think we'll be down closer to 500,000. I think we can get close to 500,000 with a couple of these sales. This is a lot of wood chips, and I mean, we barely made a dent here over the last couple hours, so we'll get back in there, we'll knock a bunch more of those trees down, and we'll see where we go. Logging is a lucrative industry, and it's a great addition to our farm. Now, let's get into animal breeding. That was painful. Yeah, we'll finish this off. We'll head back over to the... let's go take a look at our animals, and we can talk a little more about that. I'm going to knock a bunch more of these trees down before we do that, though. Get our finances kind of balanced, at least. Like, this is a lot. Guys, look at all the wood chips. Look at all the freaking wood chips. We're going to knock all these wood chips in and make some money back, and we'll see where we stand by the end of the day. And then we'll go talk about some animals, because animals are still making us money, too. See you guys in a bit. All right, logging is going well. I thought I'd come back, check on our animals now. I just realized, you know, I'm going to be close to getting, you know, down to about $500,000 of our loan. So that's all we'll have left to pay off. And we've got all these straw bales. I might as well get rid of these. This is all I got left. I've sold off a bunch, but we're not using them for our feed yet. I'm not ready to start making like TMR for the cattle. I'm just getting them silage and hay. For the most part, like just odds and ends, whatever I can feed them. I think we can sell this off for now because we're going to get a lot more straw come the new year. Yeah, we might as well we'll get rid of all this stuff. We don't need to have that clogging up and getting in the way. Oh, I can't connect the hoses on this one to the lines. I guess that makes sense. There's no air lines. You'd think trailer brakes, though. You get trailer brake lines, but I guess not. Anyways, let's head over and sell these off. So yeah, the cattle. Well, the cattle are doing well, but the forestry is always surprising to me on how much you can make in a relatively short amount of time. I mean, within a few hours, we managed to pull ourselves back into a reasonable amount of debt after we spent a bunch of money on the equipment. I mean, we spent $600,000, I think it was, on the equipment, and we were almost at $1 million in debt beforehand. So we've almost paid off $1 million of our debt just in the forestry and the animals this morning. So that was actually pretty decent. If you spend a good chunk of time doing it, you're going to make some decent money. Now, unfortunately, the straw isn't worth all that much, but you'll take what we can get, I guess, right? I mean, it is what it is there. Boom. All right, that's all sold off. Let's head back to the farm and let's talk about our animals, because that there is kind of like our fallback, I guess, right now. All right, guys, another month has gone by. We've taken care of a bunch of the logging, of course, made some money there. Like I said, about $500,000. I spent another $100,000. I'll show you a little bit more about that because we're working our animals right now. Yeah. Breeding animals not only provides additional income, but also enhances our farm's ecosystem. We're well on our way to $10 million. Well, we're on the way. I don't know if we're well on our... We're still $500,000 in debt, so easy on the old stats there, muchacho, seriously.
Sounds nice, Lloyd, but, you know, don't you think you might be jumping the gun a little bit?
All right, so let's talk about cattle. Our cattle are looking pretty good. We got our baby cows, we've got some heifers, we got some bulls, and we are making milk, which is really pretty good. We're not selling our cattle off yet. Soon enough, once we get enough population inside the pen. Of course, you guys have seen our baby pigs. We got our piglets. We've got a bunch of pigs. Pigs is actually becoming one of our #1 money makers right now, month over month, guys. We're their breeding is really quick, and food is actually relatively easy for them right now. At least we're just buying pig food. And lastly, we got our chickens, which because I'm having a struggle with right now. I've just been feeding them wheat, which we're gonna do right away, but they haven't been doing great. You know what? Let's go feed them right now, and I can show you my new purchase. Open sesame. How do I open my door? There it is. There it is. The Kubota M6. I needed something I could move the eggs around with. The eggs, the bales. Oh, I forgot you're with me all the time now, aren't you? This is super awkward. Everywhere I go, you're gonna come with me, really? Oh man. Anyways, yeah, I needed a tractor that I could move pallets and bales around with, so we picked up the M6. It was just under $100,000, so that's not bad. I mean, it's relatively small. It'll do the small farm work I need. I didn't have anything else that had any kind of a front fork on it, guys. I couldn't put a front loader on any of other tractors, so I needed something, and well, this seemed like a relatively good price, so we bought a Kubota. And we didn't sell any of our wheat off. I made sure I kept that for our feed, so this is what we're feeding our chickens. Now, like I said, all I'm feeding them is wheat right now. It doesn't seem like it's given us very much food. Our health of our chickens is not great. I'm not sure why. Usually, yeah, it used to be that that's all it would take. It seems like they require a little bit more right now that would help benefit them a little bit, and I don't know what exactly to do with that. So now for the pigs. Switched up, we've got, like I said, we buy our pig food. We buy all of our food right now for our animals for the most part. So that's kind of a bit of a limitation right now. I don't make any of the food for the pigs yet. I can't mix them up as of yet. Same with the cattle, right? TMR, we can't make TMR yet. We're just selling silage or getting silage. Soon we'll be able to do this. But I mean, we're moving so fast and getting our farm, like, this is a pretty well to put together farm already, considering we just kind of started off. And yeah, whatever. We'll buy the pig food by bulk. And it feeds the pigs, and we'll sell the pigs off the next couple days or whatever. So it works out fine. It's just the way we have to run things until we can finally afford to or get our mixing and pig food operation up and running, I guess. Not great, but not bad either. All right, so now we need to talk about our pigs, which also need food. Now, I've been buying pig food because we don't really make the pig food as of yet. You know what? Watch out for that. It's not that bad for price-wise, at least. I mean, you're getting the proper concentration of everything, at least then, and I don't need to grow beets, so there's that, right? And, you know, and then every day or so we just kind of come out here, bring our pallet out, and the Kubota is great for this. Once again, a front fork tractor, and there we go, guys. We've got pig food going in. Perfect, right? Anyways, like I said, it's not the best system, but it's not bad either. We can feed all of our animals just by buying food for them. That's one way to do it for now until we get our farm fully up and operational. But I mean, this is pretty decent, right? Not bad. So guys, thanks for being part of the journey, fellow farmers. In the next episode, we'll explore advanced strategies, including green energy production and niche crops. Hit that subscribe button for more farming fun. It's the end today. Today, we've got to make $10 million somehow. I've got some really good news that we could talk about in a bit before we get into everything. In fact, we've paid off all our debts. Weird, right?
Did you win the lottery?
It's been a lot of help with the animals. We've got the chickens, the pigs, and of course our cattle have all helped out quite a bit. However, the wood chips are really what did it for us. I did quite a bit over the winter months. I knocked down a couple, I bet you about 100 and some odd trees, turned them all into wood chips and sold them off, so that made us some money. I mean, we only have like about half the field left of trees, so unfortunately going forward, we can't do this anymore. That's kind of the end of, well, not quite. We'll be able to get another $1 million per se out of the logging, but that's about it. So we were technically out of debt. Now things have changed since then a little bit, only because of, well, what ChatGPT has in store for us today.
Oh, God. What's next?
We should probably dive into this. Let's go. Pitter patter. How's it going, everyone? We've come a long way in our Farming Simulator 22 adventure, and today we're going green with renewable energy. We've set up solar panels and have a plan to set up wind turbines to generate electricity. It's not only environmentally friendly, but also a great source of passive income. So guys, we've got, I don't even know how many solar panels set up already. We've been making income for the last month or so on this. Seems like it's fairly profitable, but this will put us back into debt. And by put us back into debt, we're about $2 million in debt from this already. Now, on top of that, we can see over behind our farm, there is a rather large antenna that we've erected.
Guys, we really need to talk about getting phrasing back in the rotation.
Back behind the old duck pond back here. So that's another way we're making a little bit of income. Now, we do have plans. Oh, nice skid right there. That was sweet. Guys, we do have plans to build a windmill, but it's going to take a little bit. So on top of that, we've started growing high-value niche crops like lavender and hops. They fetch higher prices in the market. First of all, what markets are we selling lavender and hops at? And secondly, where can I plant those? I don't think we can plant those, ChatGPT. I don't think that's not a thing. That's definitely not a thing. Hey, yeah, I don't think it's a thing, bud. I really don't think it's a thing. Yeah. You can go. Get out of here for a bit. We got some work to go do. It's not planting lavender and hops, though. Get out of here. No, you know what I figure? Instead of that, we've got this field right here, and we've been buying everything for all the hay for our cattle. Well, all the food for our cattle. We might as well get busy haying, and so I bought something. We got a case self-propelled mower? Self-propelled haybine? Yeah, the haybine. Let's go. Yeah, this makes a lot more sense than hops and lavender. You got me where they got that from. Apparently we need more crops in Farm Sim, Giants. I guess we need more crops. According to ChatGPT. Listen, I don't make the rules up here, guys. I just play by them. So not exactly what they have planned for us today, but you know what? It's something we can do, and it's still going to lead to a little bit of a benefit for us, right? We don't have to buy hay. I do want to start making TMR for the cattle. Would be nice. That would be one way to maximize the potential for those cows. Now, we did take up some space from this field with our panels, of course. Yeah, we'll see how it does. I mean, it seems to be making us okay money, but we got more plans for that. I don't know how much we're going to use this field anyways. We'll see. I want to cut some hay down first at least, and we can always work around those at least for the most part. I think I've left enough space. That was kind of my plan when we put them down, was to leave some space for our equipment to get in and out of. Oh, that's a bit of an issue. I got to make sure I don't run into the sides. I thought I could get closer than that. They're not high enough. All right, well, you know what? Here we go. We're going to be slaloming. This is going to be fun in the baler. Gertie, get your baling pants on. You got baling to do. Okay, that might have been a bit of a mistake. A bit of a mistake. Look at this. Like I can't fit between these things that way. I can fit between these ones here, but I don't want to do that. Let's see if we can kind of back this up and go the other way. Oh man, the baling is going to be so painful. Can I squeeze through here? Yeah. Gotta squeeze through. And then the funny thing is, because these change with the time of day to track the sun, so when I come through here right now, oh ouch, with the mower, it could be totally different by the time we get through here with baler if I don't get on this right away. Yeah, that sounds like a Gertie problem. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm gonna be stuck doing it, aren't I? I guess the worst thing would be is if a bale dropped in the middle of those. That'd be a fun one to try to get one of those bales out of the middle there. What a fight that would turn out to be. Yikes. All right, let me finish this off. I'll catch up with you guys in about 5 minutes here. Yeah, of course. No Gertie around, so I guess I will be stuck doing the baling. We didn't see that coming at all, did we? No, not at all. Unfortunately, this is all wet grass. This was supposed to be hay. I thought we had the conditioner on. Well, I guess this is close to Maybe hot lavender? Maybe? I don't know. As close as we can get right now. Yeah, apparently that conditioner is not working on this field. I thought for sure it would. Didn't seem to do anything. That's really unfortunate. So we've got wet grass. Yeah, I got to find a way to maybe dry that out. It's being baled, so I think we're going to be stuck with it now, to be perfectly honest. That's fine. It's totally fine. We'll just sell it off, I guess, for a profit then. It's not great, but it is what it is. You know, I was going to say that it looked awfully green. It looked awfully green as we were cutting it. I thought, maybe it's probably just, you know, it's just the look of it. It's just the look of it. No, Klutch, it's more than the look of it, you dummy. It's wet grass. Whoopsies. All right, now the slalom begins. Whose idea was this? Somebody should be fired for that idea. Not good. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, just, you know what? In, tight. Yeah. Cut around. Oh, you know what? Best driver in Farm Sim. Seriously. Yeah, look at this. This is, yeah. We're seriously. Oh, we're okay. Yeah, best driver in Farm Sim. Best driver in Farm Sim. Oh, this is gonna be. I'm gonna have to reset. Hang on a sec. You know what? It's okay. We're okay. All right, you jabronis. I just thought to point out. Look at how much grass we got out of between the arrays there. Like, we got it all. We picked it all up. So I don't want to hear about it in the comments anymore about how, oh, Klutch, you missed a bunch of grass down there. Why didn't you pick all that grass up? You're terrible. Listen, we're the best driver in Farm Sim. Look at all the grass we got off that. I mean, we picked all that stuff up underneath all those arrays. I even managed to sneak that baler in. It wasn't even a problem. It was just smooth, slick, and something. I don't know. It was. You know, it doesn't get any better. That's all I'm telling you right now. Okay, I might have got stuck twice, but still, we picked up all the grass, so you can't say anything then, right? So I have to admit, for the most part, ChatGPT seems to know what exactly the limitations are. Well, it gives an idea what the idea is between Farming Simulator and maybe it looks at my typical play style as well to kind of figure things out. Really tough to tell there. But, you know, it has a fairly decent idea on what's available. I mean, it understood there was livestock, it understood there was logging. Some of the crop types, of course, may be available. Maybe it has seen those. I am kind of surprised. I don't know where it would have got hops and lavender from. But, I mean, it also knows that we can do, like I said, some solar arrays and the like for more environmentally friendly stuff. It's interesting that it knows that. And I'm wondering where it pulls that information from at times. So, anyways, it's kind of interesting what it can figure out just by reading and watching other different types of content that are available on the internet. I'm sure it just pulls stuff from various websites, including Giants and the game website itself. But it is interesting that it can pull that information and build a script around it. So we have our solar panels out there, but we also need to get some wind turbines going. And you know what? We're going to go big. We're going big, which means I need to get some more money from the bank. It's another loan for Klutch.
I am once again asking for your financial support.
All right, we've got look at this. This is ridiculous. We've got some windmills built. The biggest we could get our mitts on to be built out here, guys. I didn't really think this through though, because now I'm putting shade on my panels. That wasn't very smart. Also, we are so far in debt, right? I mean, $4 million in debt. We got 150,000 in the old bank account right now, which is something at least. But yeah, $4 million currently owing. Huh. Well, let's just, you know, we'll see by the end of the day how we make do. We're going to May, and we'll see where we're at, and maybe we'll be okay. It could happen. It's not going to happen, but it could. Well, we're up to almost $300,000 overnight. Huh. Look at those windmills spinning back there. I wonder if... All right, we're into July, and we've got 6 of them now. Yeah, 6 turbines, 6 windmills. Guys, we're making over $500,000 a month right now, thanks to our windmills. However, we are in debt $8 million. So, can we find a way to make 10 million back with this? I don't know. We're so far in debt right now. It doesn't matter. Let's just push along through a little bit here and see how many we can get. Starting year 3, we are currently 7 million in the hole, but have 700,000 in our account. So still, we're doing something. Let's see if we could get this 10 million by year 10, shall we? Well, I've got some good news, guys. We're out of debt thanks to our windmill population. Yeah, $37 million, and yeah, no loans anymore. 37 million. Also, we're making roughly anywhere from 3 to 1 to 3 million bucks a day, a month right now, I should say. So that's not bad. Oh, by the way, I know you guys see this, but did you see what's over there? Oh, also, there's all that. I don't even know how many of these things we've got. So we've given up all kinds of farming and just generate electricity now. We are basically a power supplier, and it makes us so much money. I don't know what to do with it. It's there. So we just kind of hang out and let the money come in. Because I'm not sure what the plan was for ChatGPT to make us this much money, but this works. This way does work. It's not really in the spirit of Farm Sim, but hey, you know what? It does give you the money. We could have done something different, I guess. We could have done, well, this. That would have worked just as fine, I guess. But I digress. I guess mission accomplished. We made $10 million. So folks, thanks for joining me on this playthrough here with ChatGPT as we tried to find if they could figure out a way of making 10 million. They certainly did. It's a little cheeky, I guess. I guess they didn't really plan on me doing this, but hey, you know what? It did work out in the long run. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this series. Drop a like if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And if you missed the first couple videos, I'll make sure the cards in the description here are at the end of the video. Have a great day, folks, and we will see you guys next time. This is Klutch, over and out. Yeah.